here on a walk right now, a walk I try to do every other day. Try to get some fresh air and just, it's very helpful to clean up the thoughts and just be with yourself instead of sitting in front of the screen all of the time. Today was a whole failure. What the fuck did I do? I didn't accomplish as much as I wanted to, and if you look back at the day, it's what the fuck did I actually do? Yes, there's a video I edited. Yes, there's this that I done, but could have used the time, or I could have done a lot more. And I have that feeling way too often, and it's the distractions are just there way too often, where I just don't do enough shit. And that's bad. So I need to get back to planning, and something that's important while planning, and something that I did wrong while previously planning, was the point of planning from 6 in the morning till 10 at night. And the problem with that is it's very, very difficult to be 100% focused during that whole time. Intentional breaks, intentional walks are really essential. And so just planning it from, let's say, 7 to 4 or 5 p.m. And all of the things that you do after that are just a big, big plus. So I want to try that. I'm not saying that the strategy works. I just want to test it. And it's something that just came up in my mind as I was talking to you. And that's what I will try to do from tomorrow on. Ich weiß jetzt nicht, ob es ganz alle sind, aber schauen wir dann, wenn wir wissen, welche du machen kannst, und dann gucke ich da nochmal rüber.
It's doing a lot better than when I first started, so I thought we could mention something. Like, I don't know if you had this, but I know for me.
But I think we can just start with, as you said.
So, are we doing it audio only or audio and visual?
I would say audio and visual. That's okay for you. Back at it again now. I'm working on a new podcast that my friend Yassine and I have been working on. We recorded the first episode. Just to be clear, we wanted to just start with it. We have a bunch of ideas of what we could do, but at the end of the day, it's important that we just start it and don't overcomplicate it, don't overthink it. And I've just finished editing the episode. It's not fancy editing, and at the end of the day, it's a podcast and no fancy educational video that needs to be edited heavily. But let me show you the thumbnail that I've created. So this is the thumbnail that I've created, and when I create thumbnails, something that I look at is making sure the thumbnail looks good when it's small. So as you see here, you see the thumbnail in small here, because when you look at the thumbnail on YouTube, usually it's going to be very, very small, and you want to make sure that everything that's in the thumbnail is readable when you look at it from farther away or when it's smaller on the screen. And so I make sure to look at that, and it looks good with the colors and everything, and it looks kind of pretty. But I didn't spend hours on this. I just wanted to make sure to have a thumbnail that describes what we're going to talk about inside of the podcast. And so it looks good on YouTube, and I'm going to make sure that we publish it to other platforms and stuff. So that's a bit of an admin part of it, but that's only going to be for the first time, since then when everything's set up, we can just go for it. So yeah, I'm very excited for that. I'll create clips as well with a software called Opus.clip. It's an AI software. As you see here, Opus Clip. So you can make viral clips with that software. So you just put in the video link here, and then you get 10 viral clips. The software selects all of the parts of those clips and then adds captions and does a lot of things, and it's very, very good. It's not perfect, and it doesn't give you all very good clips, but just to have clips that you can put on social media for all of your social media profiles, that is very, very helpful, because you'd spend an exponentially amount more time when you would go through the podcast, search for the parts of it, and then try to edit it, add captions, and do all of that. So yeah, I'm gonna get back to work now, finish up all of the uploads, send it over to Yassine, so he can have a look at it. I'll make sure to go through it again because I want to reflect on how I spoke and what I said, because from what I've seen, and I get caught doing it right now, speaking in front of the camera, I don't look at the camera enough, and during the podcast especially, I was looking at all of the things around me a lot while talking instead of trying to keep it in focus in front of the camera or having eye contact with Yassine. And this is definitely something I want to improve, but I'll look through other things that I want to improve inside of the podcast to make sure to understand what I can do better while speaking. Put it on my notebook right here and making sure I improve that in future podcast episodes. But yeah, it's a process as always, and I'm really looking forward to it.